All right, I'm gonna get going. We're a couple minutes after. I just wanted to say hi, guys. Let all you guys know how much I appreciate you, and I'm thankful for you guys. And thanks for taking time out of your evening. These Thursdays at 7 o'clock are something very, very exciting for me. It's a time for me just to turn my phone off and not look at it and just focus for up to an hour. So Thursdays have been something very important to me for the last several months, and talking about important things in the business and real estate and life world. So, like I said, I'm thankful for you guys. Thanks for showing up today. I've got an exciting guest on today. His name's Shiloh, and Shiloh's had to buy, I don't know, 50, maybe even 100 plus properties from me over the past few years. So, as far as buying houses, he knows what he's doing, and real estate investing, he knows what he's doing. So, Shiloh does something very interesting that others don't do. And then I thought, oh, Shiloh also does something awesome when he buys houses. So, Shiloh, thank you for joining us and thank you for taking time out of your life. If you can just give us a little introduction about who you are and what you do in the real estate world, then we'll jump into the presentation. That'd be great.
So, my name is Shiloh Lundahl, and I have been investing in real estate since 2010. That's when I bought my first rental property in my neighborhood when all the prices were again depressed, and I was starting to I read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book at that point in time, and I bought a house that was in my neighborhood. It was down in Santan Valley in Pecan Creek North. It was a 5 bedroom, 3 bath that backed up to what was it, the Links Golf Course, and I got it for $93,000.
That's great.
And then I ended up selling the property 5 years later to the tenant, and I made about 50,000 bucks, and it was great. And with that 50,000, I went through an education program. So I wanted to become a better therapist. In order to be a better therapist, I needed to do some trainings. So in order to do some trainings, I needed some money. And my wife and I had our fourth child at that point, and we were watching Flipper Flop on TV. We're like, maybe we can do this. Then I can earn maybe, ten to $40,000 extra a year, and then I could do my trainings. We'd go on vacation. That was the goal. And then when I did this education program, they talked about take your goal and I don't know, kind of like 10x it, doing more. And so my business partner, Jason Moss, he and I have done a lot of deals together. We don't do as many anymore together, but he and I built a portfolio of about 250 units altogether. It included about 80 single family homes at the time, about 100 in mobile home parks, commercial building, and some multifamily. And so
250 units. How quick did you build up to 250 units?
in 2015, I did 3 flips, and one I bought at the auction from Spencer.
You
And
started in
then in
2015 to get 250 units, is what you're saying.
Well, actually, it was 17. So 15, we flipped three. 16, we flipped six. And I bought a couple out of state. And then in 17 is where we actually started to build. And my partner and I decided, let's go ahead and be partners for 5 years and build a portfolio. So in 17, we bought and hold 17 properties. In 18, we went from 17 to 52. And then in 19, we went up to 81. And then in 2020, we bought 100 properties that year because we got a bunch of multifamily and mobile home parks. And then over the next couple of years, we went up to about 250 was as high as we went. And then we split the company. He kept the North Carolina ones, I kept the Arizona ones, and we kept our parks together. But during that time, we built a business that had equity of about $4 million over between 2017 and 2022, 23.
You know what's really cool about that, guys, is I'm full time real estate, and a lot of you guys on this call are full time real estate also, and some aren't. But Shiloh, like you mentioned, he's a full time therapist, and so real estate is a part time job for him. It's a side gig. It's a side hustle. It's a back burner business compared to his front burner business. So that's impressive, Shiloh, that you were able to build up to 250 units, and you're not doing real estate full time. So that's great, and it just goes to show that everyone on this call that we can be doing more, right? Then if we've got a job, we can be doing more. To build
Yeah.
250 units in that short of a time is amazing. That's great.
And let me just share two things I paid for coaching for a year early on, and my coach taught me, different things, but two things that he drilled into my mind. One was you need to learn how to use other people's money because you will eventually run out of money if you're just using your own. And two, you need an assistant. And that was true. that once I got to like 5 or 6 or 7 properties, and I had my full-time job. It was a little bit difficult to manage both. And so I got an assistant at that point. It became a lot easier. And so you can have your profession and you can build real estate on the side. And I'll share with you guys today some of those things that you can do that it's just kind of like planting a garden, planting some trees and kind of waiting and harvesting them. So I'll share a lot of those things with you. But before I get into all that, what I do want to say real quick is I just really appreciate Spencer. I would say that he's probably been one of the most pivotal people in my journey. He's made me well over $1 million. Just my association with him and the people that I've met through him and being able to buy. Again, I think I probably bought 70 properties from you or more over the last almost 10 years. So I really appreciate him. And everybody that I talk to, by the way, they always say how great of a guy he is. And so
Oh, thank you. Thank
your
you.
guys' connection with him levels you up. So I just wanted to let you guys know he's an awesome guy.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Not asked for, but I appreciate that, and thankful for you, Shiloh. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, do we want to get started?
Yeah, let's get going.